There's an analogy of a fountain of water that has been dammed up or stopped for a period of time with no water current flowing into the fountain. Then after a while, whether it's a few days or a week or months or years, when finally it's unclogged and there is a water flow in the fountain, so it's understood that the initial water flow will contain a lot of sediments, a lot of gunk, a lot of garbage, a lot of unwanted material that was just building up there in the fountain while it was not being used, coming out with the new fresh water. And it will take time until only water, clear, clean water will be flowing through the fountain. And depending on how long and how severe was the clogging of the fountain, that will determine how much time it takes to clear it up. This idea, believe it or not, also exists in marriage, and particularly the dialogue relationship between husband and wife. A woman, she's been waiting her whole life to finally meet this man that she finally marries. And a woman coming with everything she had built up from the beginning of her life until that point has a lot to let out and a lot of garbage to let out. So it's understood and expected that at the beginning of a relationship that a woman will say things which are not nice or not friendly or not pleasant towards the man, and it has nothing to do with him. It's just now that she is now becoming a fountain through the transmission of light that she'll be receiving from her husband, God willing, because that is the idea of a woman. Her physical makeup and her emotional makeup and spiritual makeup is to be a receiver from the husband, and then to give back much more better, much more advanced, much more built up. It's an investment, by the way. So, like this dam that was closed up, this fountain that was closed up, and then finally, after all the garbage comes flowing out with the new water, then the water flows clearly. It's understood and expected that at the beginning of a relationship, a woman will let out a lot of unwanted things, and a man should not be quick to jump on the bandwagon to say, oh, this is not for me, this is not marriage, marriage stinks, this is, I'll get all types of bad talking and everything, no respect, disrespect. This is the woman letting out what was built out. She was waiting all this time to be a receiver and then a giver. She's now receiving a new flow of energy from the man, from his Torah devotion and study, etc. He's transmitting also the physical sustenance and nourishment. He's transmitting it to her, and the dam or the fountain was closed up until now. So it's only understood that garbage will initially come out until Bezat Hashem, when there continues, even after all this happening, the man continues to be a giver properly, and to accept all the insults and everything, and not to take anything personally, just opposite, just to laugh at it, enjoy it, and enjoy the experience that the fountain will soon be flowing with clean, clear water. All this has to come out, all the garbage has to come out. So that's the positive attitude to maintain, and not to be sidetracked. This is what I expected. I didn't know marriage was like this. I thought marriage was honeymoon and lovers and everyone enjoying themselves and great. I didn't expect that I'm going to get slapped in the face with all these insults and all this harsh talk. Let her talk, let her talk, let her talk. That's her job, to let it out until good words and good feelings of love and aspiration and connection come out. This is not only at the beginning of a relationship. It can also happen in the middle of a relationship where the man wasn't doing his proper role like a man should do, and finally he gets himself back on proper track, and then he's finally giving over to his wife what she was waiting for all these years. There also, it's understood that she's going to let out a lot of garbage because the fountain hasn't been used for years. So there's a lot of built up sediment in there. There has to be all the gunk that has to come out. Let it come out. Let it come out. Enjoy, and don't take anything personal.